All right, welcome back to the Built to Grow podcast. I'm your host, Tim Lyons, in the studio at the wooden table, joined by Randy Angston. What's up, buddy?
Hello, my friend.
Hello. Great episode coming up today. In fact, I think it's going to be a pretty popular one. Anytime we talk marketing strategies, the actual tactics that we use to grow lists, get members, get leads, it's always a big win. So we're going to dive deep into this one. So before we get into these tactics, I should say, these campaigns, one of the big reasons we need to have a list. There's probably 5 major reasons, but let's just get into a couple. Number one, when you own your own traffic, you can turn around and market to said traffic at any given time of the year. You don't need to go buy new leads and try to market and try to collect more leads. You got them. They're on your list. And if you nurture them and give them enough value over time, look, playing the long game when it comes to nurturing contacts is always your best bet, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Secondary to that, we're right in the Black Friday season, and when we talk about marketing for Black Friday, we try to stay off of the major social media and Google and all those things, those platforms, because the CPMs, which is the cost per 1,000 impressions, is exaggerated because this is such a major time of year for major advertisers that dump tons of money into the market, trying to show their ads, their impressions to your audience as well. So you're competing with that, and you end up having to pay a lot more to get the same exposure.
Yeah, it's very expensive pay to play.
Yes, and so, you should do these kind of things all year round, but in this episode, we're going to kind of dig into 2 campaigns we've run in the past that, they've generated pretty good returns, and they're pretty fun. They're out of the box.
Yeah,
right?
They're not your typical. So
let's get into the first one. Okay, so years ago, this was 2019 when I ran this first time, and it worked so well that we decided not to run it ever again.
Let's never do it again.
Let's do it again. Let's try something new. In pure entrepreneurial fashion, you do something that works so well. What was it? It was a Peloton giveaway. Now, most people are like, well, what do you mean Peloton? You're competing with yourself with personal training. In fact, I thought the same thing until I started talking to our clients, and all of our clients have a damn Peloton, or they did at the time. Yourself included. And yeah, we have one. It's like we still go to the gym, but it's nice to have at home for the weekends or cardio or whatever it is, and strength training at the gym. So maybe get that out of your head right off the jump. Like, why would you give away a Peloton and, compete with yourself? The second thing to that was, even back then, it's cheaper now, it made financial sense. The cost of the ads, the cost of the Peloton versus converting one client into a member, right? So everything's about return on investment. When it comes to marketing, it's return on ad spend. Now, you got some hard costs involved when it comes to like the physical product of the Peloton to give away. Back then, they had like a financing deal. It was like $89 a month or something like that. In fact, they've come way down. I think you're at $1,500 to give away a Peloton.
For the unit, sure.
Yeah, and you can even finance that over time. It's probably $50 a month. So can you afford to give away something that costs you $50 a month for, I don't know, do the math. How many years? 2.5 years, maybe? 2.5 years?
Yeah, something like that.
All right, so $50 a month for 2.5 years. Or pay it off up front, whatever you want to do. Could you afford that, plus the cost of the ads, to generate piles of leads that you then convert into clients? It made complete sense. Even before I ran, before I ran it, I said, hypothetically, if I paid $5 cost per lead, got 1,000 leads, that's $5,000 plus the cost of the Peloton. If I convert one client, that's about a break even or whatever that is, over time, our client lifetime value. It was like, okay, let's close one deal and we made money.
Yeah.
Or we made our money back. We ran this campaign. So really what it was we ran ads on Facebook, and we said, okay, giving away Peloton, no purchase necessary, opt in. And what we did is we got leads.
Yep.
And we got leads, and we put them into a Google document, and we did a live drawing. Now, on the funnel, we did 2 things. Do you live in X city or X city? Because those are the only 2 cities we serve. It's a yes or a no. If they say no, then they're disqualified and they can't get back in.
Yep.
They say yes, cool. Now we know where they live. First name, last name, email, phone number, zip code. We asked for a bunch of stuff. And then we asked, once they submitted that, they were entered to win. Now, we presented them immediately with an offer of a trial to the gym. So everybody gets a chance while they're waiting to see, now think about this for a second. If somebody's interested in a Peloton, they're probably interested in fitness, hypothetically. Maybe they just want something for free too. Like hypothetically, they're interested in fitness. Why wait? Start now with a trial or whatever it is. And, we got some trials out of that and we got some conversions out of that. But we also got, I think, 1,600 leads out of it.
The list
was generated.
Huge.
Well, it's big time, right? I mean, I've always said for every year in business, you should have about 1,000 people on your list. So if you've been in business 5 years, you should have about 5,000 leads or contacts. That's current clients, past clients, never been clients, anything that you've got in your database, all that stuff. You should have about that many. We've been in business 14 years. I think we've scrubbed our list 5 times, but I think, we've probably had 50, 60,000 leads in our database at any given time, right? Or that we've cleaned out. Sure. Yeah. So it's always important to kind of collect leads over time. The Peloton giveaway play, sweepstakes. Now you do have to follow some sweepstakes rules.
Yes.
You have to look it up in your state. We did all the kind of,
legality,
I guess, fine print kind of legality stuff. But there's nothing wrong with doing this. You can give it away. We put everybody into a Facebook group and we gave it away live. And we did a little spinning wheel. And then we actually called Peloton. We gave the lady the address after we talked to her on the phone. And she sent us pictures, oh my God, and she posted it online. It was like, great, thank you guys. At the time it was Pulse Fitness. Thanks, Pulse Fitness, for giving us the Peloton. And it's a win-win-win.
Yeah.
It's a win-win-win.
Yeah. At the end of the day, and I'm glad you said it, because we got to remember that the job of marketing is the return on the investment, the return on ad spend. And to the point of the hard cost of the Peloton plus ad spend is far outweighed by a single membership converted, and everything else is cush. I mean, you have 1,600, you had 1,599 other opportunities for profit. Like think about that, guys. Like, it's strategies like that allow you to big wins on marketing. It doesn't always have to be, the same ways that we've seen work in the fitness industry when it comes to challenges and dropping prices and all of these things. Like, get creative on what is your audience. And that's another part. The Peloton was a name that we knew was synonymous with our clients, right? If we were looking for, if it was clothing, if it was...
Could have been Lululemon.
I was just going to say exactly where I was going with that, right? Like, it wouldn't have been, Ross. It would be Lululemon stuff, right? Yeah. Like, we knew our clients. We knew what our clients liked, enjoyed. That resonated with our avatar when it came to the marketplace and the people that, we were speaking to. It was right in alignment with the things that they enjoyed. Sure, so they responded as we believed they should. Data from what we knew to be true. Built our list massively and converted, a number of those clients into, from that list into members.
And over the years, for sure.
And one big.
Yep. So that's a way. So you could also, in the same thread, in the same kind of idea of a sweepstakes giveaway type of thing, you could also do the Lululemon gift card. Just go to Lululemon. Absolutely. Hey, $1,000 gift card. Hey, we're giving away $1,000 gift card, Lululemon.
Wine club.
Well, think about what your clients want.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, your clients.
And so maybe, I think Peloton made a lot of sense. I probably wouldn't go with like Mirror or something like that. It's a little bit maybe too close to what you offer.
Pulling away the training aspect.
Yeah, like the cardio side, we don't really train cardio in the gym, like just steady state. So like Peloton made a lot of sense. Okay, and I know Peloton does like, hey, strength training, body weight, all stuff. Got it, no problem.
Yeah, cool.
Hasn't hurt us at all. So that's one way you can do a sweepstakes. The other play gets the community involved. This is an interesting way to do it. So years ago, we hooked up, and I'll try to put the link in the show notes, a gift card company that gave us, gift cards that were individually numbered, looked like credit cards, had a mag stripe on the back, individual numbers on the front, and then you could set the value when you create the card. So let's just call it $350. Okay. And you get 500 of these made. You got 500 gift cards individually numbered, and you can, basically they have a $350 value, and you can't, on the fine print, can't be combined with other offers, no cash value, all the things on the back, right? So it's very clear. Now, in your membership community, you've got parents that have kids in youth sports, little leagues, soccer clubs, high schools, that they all need to raise money. They're always doing something to raise money for the kids. Here's your opportunity to go and approach Mrs. Johnson, who's got 2 kids in little league, the local community here, and you say, okay, here's what we're going to do together. I'm going to hand you these gift cards. There's 500 of them, whatever. They're worth $350 to us. You're going to go out in the community, knock on doors, put up tents at the grocery store. You're going to sell these gift cards for whatever you want to sell them for. You can sell them for $50. You can sell them for $150. You can sell them for $20. You, Mrs. Johnson, keep all the money. Okay?
There you go.
So they're getting, they're making money on your back, technically. And now you have to service these clients when they come in. Now, in exchange for you selling the gift card or them selling the gift card and collecting the money, they have to collect all lead information from the person purchasing it. Now, the way to do this and do it digitally is you create a landing page that the kids have bookmarked, or a QR code or whatever, where they put the first name, last name, email, phone number, probably address of the person buying the card. Mm-hmm. When they click submit, that goes directly into your CRM, which we use Keep. Keep now starts a timer on these folks, and they have 10 days to activate the card and to redeem $350. You get leads coming in real time, and these are local kids in the community and local people purchasing the card. Now, why is this any different than anything else? Anytime somebody purchases a gift card, even if it's at a reduced rate, they've got skin in the game. They're more likely to say, hey, I've got value put into this. I didn't get it for free. I put some money into this. I'm going to go activate that and get the value out of that. Now, $350 for us is like, a month of training. It's less than like twice a week training for them. That's actually not even.
No, not anymore.
Well, at the time it was a month, but okay. So maybe make it 1 month.
Sure.
So now you're getting leads in real time. They're coming in. The kids made all the money on the thing, and you've got all these little mini salespeople going out into the community.
It's like affiliates.
Yep, going out and selling your product, which is the gift card, and then in automation, coming in through digital sources, you're getting all names and emails, phone numbers, and addresses coming in real time, and they're on a timer they have to activate in 10 days, or else it's void. And that's the play.
Yeah.
And it's a win-win-win, right? Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't you do this? You've got all these kids in your community, or if your kid, as a owner of a gym, has a child that is in a sports program or something like that, you can raise money for that sports program to then go out into the market, whatever. So,
and there's a couple of things too there that are kind of why that one wins even more is because like the social impact, right? Mm-hmm. Like the fact that you're able to provide more value for them by way of a full month of training, they get to pass it along at a discounted rate, essentially. Mm-hmm. It's your way of doing a big service for them. They get the win, they get the cash, and we get the opportunity to convert somebody. That's huge. And to your point, it is win-win-win. There's very few things like that kind of benefit everybody along the way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I guess, most affiliates have some sort of kickback or things like that, but that's a great way of kind of front loading it, right? Like there's nothing, they don't have to front load costs. They don't have to pay for any, like it's all the benefit of them by doing it. And then obviously, we clean up the leads. That's awesome.
Yeah, get more leads in your database. So listen, guys, you don't have to always go to Facebook and try to do things that way. Or always trying to push your own offers. You can leverage a name brand like a Peloton or Lululemon to get leads that way.
Or leverage somebody else's list.
Right?
To build yours. That's what essentially we're doing with the, card play. Mm-hmm. Those kids are taking it to their contacts and
selling it out into the market. Just two unique ways. Now, both of those ways will generate leads. Both of those ways, you can convert them on the front end and the back end, all kinds of ways to convert these folks. But at the end of the day, you will then own those contacts. You will own your own traffic. You can then, if you wanted to market through Facebook, you can upload these contacts into your custom audiences and retarget them. You can send them emails, send them text messages, and all these things are, very clear. They're opting in to get messaging from you, both SMS and email. It's very clear, so you can text these folks. Again, 2 outside the box ways. We've done things in the past that have generated return and generated leads. And if you need leads for Black Friday, I highly suggest you run one of these or both of these plays.
There you go. Take it and win.
All right. That's it for this episode, guys. Until next time, keep changing lives. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
All right, and thank you for listening to that episode of the Built to Grow podcast, where we help gym owners win. Now, do you want to connect with me and other gym owners online? All you need to do is join our private Facebook group, Business Talk with Fitness Professionals. Just head on over to Facebook and type in Business Talk with Fitness Professionals, and when you do, we're going to give you our 10 marketing strategies 7-figure gym owners use to win. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Until then, keep building something great.